the INEC chairman was not able to transmit the election result as promised. I think you've answered that, over and over again.
I think that, okay, let me start with what Fabian Akeze said. Fabian always seems to make sense. I always look forward to his comments. He's very objective. He says it the way it is. I think the president is to blame for some of the restiveness that we are seeing in the Southeast. He had opportunities to bring the people of the Southeast closer and get them to realize that Nigeria is their home and that Nigerians want them to remain here. I remember suggesting to the president immediately after the death of the former Chief of Army Staff, my friend General Ibrahim Atahiru. Atahiru's number 2 was a certain General Hahanotu. General Hahanotu was the man who arrested Yusuf, the leader of Boko Haram, and handed him over to the police, who then murdered him in custody. General Hahanotu is a Nigerian hero. He understood the Nigerian army like the back of his hand, and he was the number 2 man to the immediate past Chief of Army Staff that we lost in that crash of the military plane. He helped him to make a lot of the appointments that they made, which helped the army to achieve swift successes after Cairo took over. I pleaded with the president on journalist hangout to make General Ahanotu the Chief of Army Staff, being the number 2. Of course, nobody listened to me. They had to get another person from the Northwest to replace the Chief of Army Staff, who also was from the Northwest. So Fabian was right. And there were other opportunities that were spawned. We also said, look, let's even explore the possibility of dialogue to resolve the issue of Nnamdi Kanu. Again, I was ignored. But it's on record. The good thing about the internet is that it doesn't lie. All of those programs where I was pleading that we should try dialogue and allow Nnamdi Kanu to be released to people that he respects, like Ezife and Mbazulike Amechi. I was ignored. The people who sit on social media today and deceive themselves that Babajide is a bigot, he doesn't like the Southeast. I know that their memory is short, so they will not remember all of those times when I was pushing for these things. But if I were the president, there are steps that I could have taken that will reduce the carnage in the Southeast, and that will make the people of the Southeast feel that indeed they are part of Nigeria. Since 1999, the Southeast has neither produced the president of our country or the vice president. The people naturally will not be happy because of this. Let's tell ourselves the truth. So Fabian, thank you for that contribution. Speaking about the fact that they didn't upload on Irev, the INEC chairman spoke with the chairman of ADP, I think Action Democratic Party, ADP. That's Yabagi Sani. And he said he too could not explain why they could not uphold the presidential election results. He said he could not explain what happened. We asked him why. He said he could not explain what happened. I know that over 1 million cyber attacks were launched on Nigeria on election day and 5 days after election day.
All right.
Maybe they were trying to be too careful.
Absolutely.
To avoid very potentially damaging and dangerous implication of an attack on the INEC result being important.
Right.
So no one can say exactly what happened. I'm sure that in the fullness of time, we'll tell this story will be told to Nigerians, but that is what they told the IPAC chairman, and I also do not understand why that didn't happen. But even when that didn't happen, the most important document in the electoral process is the result sheet that every agent is supposed to sign upon. That result sheet, that is the primary source of election results.
Right.
As long as the agents of political parties affirm that what has now been posted on the INEC viewing portal does not contradict what was written in the result sheet from EC8A that they signed at the level of the polling units, then you can say that nothing is wrong with the election.
Right, BKO.
Except if an avalanche of evidence is presented showing that what is on Form EC8A is different from what was eventually uploaded.
In the Irev.
That is when we should be really worried.
Right.